Well, fellas, the day's finally arrived. I had been avoiding the SOBO locks on camera for quite a while, but Vitaly just sent me one of these he ordered it through the Amazon gift center, and he asked me to pick it. These are not easy locks. They are disc detainers. I've got everything laid out here because there are several models of this SOBO. Some of them have the tensioning on the top, some of them have it on the bottom. And it also has 7 discs, which is a little harder than some of the 6 discs that we've picked in the past. So this one works perfectly. It's very good quality lock, despite, I think, being made in China. It is probably one of their better products. So why is it so difficult? Well, they make it with a pretty good amount of precision. And the other reason, if you take a look at the base, they bury it deep inside of this steel body. So you got to work at quite a depth to get down inside of there. The other reason that these are difficult, as I said, they're different models. Some of them tension on the top and some of them tension on the bottom. So you need a variety of different tools. As you see, this style, this is the one we're all used to, it tensions on the top. But we can't use this one, I don't think, because these are too shallow for SOBOs. So when you stick it down in there, it gets caught and you can't tension from the top. So not going to work. Chinese lock, Chinese pick, doesn't work. Incompatible. Another type of tensioning tool is if they tension from the bottom. You got to do things a little bit differently. You use a pick like this one. This is for the Abus granite, and you put it all the way into the bottom, and the bottom is your tensioner, and then you pick with this one. I don't believe that's the case in looking at these keys and looking at this lock. I think this is a top tensioner. So this is a pick that I bought from Schuyler Town, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I've made a couple of modifications to it. It's a little bit deeper compared to the Chinese one. So we can reach down inside of there. So we get this focus here. So we're going to be able to reach down inside of there and get that tensioner. Yep, okay. So let's first go ahead and just take a piece of flat steel and zero everything out. They should be zeroed out because I unlocked it. So they should be pretty well zeroed out. Alright, let's see if this is the right pick. I'm going to tilt this down so I can rest my hands on the desktop. Alright, the other thing is these discs are a little bit thinner than normal, so the fat Chinese pick a little bit too wide, so you'd be picking 2 of them at a time. And this one just barely gets down inside of there. Alright, so we are tensioning. I'm going to make sure all my discs have been zeroed, so I'm going to push them all over. And the nice thing about this pick I got from Schuyler is that it has little marks, so you get an idea about where you are in the lock. You don't have to remember I'm on disc 4 or disc 5. Okay, so we're all the way there. Everything is zeroed. Let me zoom in a bit so you can watch what I'm doing. These SOBOs are not like most Chinese locks that give a lot away. You're not going to get too many false sets with these. So I'm going to try to get positioned on the first disc. Okay, that's not it. I'm going to apply heavy tension, and what I'm trying to do is feel it fall into the gate. Okay, that one is not a binder. Let me go back down to the first one. As I said, this is probably going to be a marathon job. These are not easy locks. Okay, that's not a binder. Okay, so I turn it till the first notch, and on these they do have false gates, some of them. So I'm hoping that that's the real gate. Okay, he's not binding, so I'm going to put him all the way back in 0. He's not binding, put him all the way back in 0. He's not binding, put him back in 0. Keep falling off. They are very thin discs. Whoops. Well, I must have missed the binder, fellas. Okay, there we go. That was that last one. I must have missed him first time through. Okay, so now let's start moving up the stack, looking for the next binder. That feels like him. I think we got him. We've either got him or we have found an excellent false gate. Same on that one. I think we got him. And there we go. Open SOBO. Fellas, I got to tell you, it usually takes a lot longer than that. This is tough locks. But a lot of fun. If you like disc detainers, this is the way to go. Get yourself a SOBO. Anyway, thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Vitaly, thank you, sir, for the lock. And I'm finally happy I got a SOBO on film. Thanks, fellas.